Okay, orchestra. Someone take your stand, and everyone goes back there. Okay? All high school kids have to stay back there, okay, in that little concrete area.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2023 Teacher Awards. I am Marcelle Fontenot with KATC TV3.
And I'm Delford Jones with KLFY News 10.
And I'm Taylor Trichet with KDN. We are your hosts for the evening, and we are thrilled to be here celebrating 12 outstanding teachers who have gone above and beyond for their students, schools, and the education community. We can't wait to hear your stories, be inspired by you, and celebrate the incredible impact that you're making.
We also look forward to celebrating education as a whole this evening. Malcolm X once said, "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." For our educators in this room, you are preparing our future. You have taken up the torch, and we're so grateful to celebrate you tonight.
To kick us off, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Adelise Shea from J. Wallace James Elementary School for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs
Good evening and welcome. My name is Heather Blanchard. I'm the president and CEO of United Way, and I am so thrilled to be here tonight and so thrilled that all of you are here. One of our goals at United Way of Acadiana is to improve education outcomes in our community. We support nonprofits that work to meet the needs of families and children, because if a child doesn't arrive at school every day ready to learn, they are at risk for not living out their potential. We support programs that deal with food insecurity in Acadiana so that more children come to school healthy. We support programs that help children who are caught up in the foster care system so that more children come to school with a stable home life. We support programs that promote early brain development in children from birth to pre-K by teaching moms and dads skills like reading to their children so that more children come to school with a solid base to build from. And we support schools and educators like you every day because you have our children in your capable hands and caring hearts. As we will hear in some of our stories tonight, teachers are much more than educators. You inspire our children, you care for our children, and you sacrifice for them. At the United Way, we want to be your partner. We want to be a resource for you. These awards are one of the ways that we highlight the great people and great work that is happening in our schools. But we are doing our best in the other 364 days of the year to be there for our community's children the way that you are all there for our children. So please tell your friends and colleagues about the work of the United Way. And always feel free to reach out to us and let us know how we are doing. We are all in this together. Speaking of all in it together, this night wouldn't be possible without the support of our wonderful sponsors. Our teacher social last night was presented by First Horizon Bank. Thank you for celebrating our honorees last night. Our Pen Patrol sponsor is Acadian Ambulance. And Pen Patrol is such a fun and dynamic way to celebrate all of our nominated teachers. We appreciate your commitment. Cox Communication is our red carpet sponsor for this evening, and we're so appreciative for their continued commitment to the education in our community. And our presenting sponsor, Love Our Schools. United Way of Acadiana is honored to work alongside Love Our Schools as they support our schools, teachers, and students. They are vital partners of ours in our education work, and we work hand in hand every day. I am very excited to welcome up Millicent Nugent. Millicent is a brand new executive director with Love Our Schools, and I'm excited to get to work with her.
Good evening. Love Our Schools is honored to be a part of this amazing celebration this evening to honor our wonderful teachers. Love Our Schools' mission is to engage the community to improve lives through leadership and education. Through partnership with Lafayette Parish School System and United Way of Acadiana, Love Our Schools supports the efforts to increase, organize, and coordinate community-based resources in support of principals' strategies for increased community engagement on their campuses. With the direction of Micah Nicholas, there are currently 12 CAFE models within the Lafayette Parish School System. CAFE stands for Community and Family Engagement. Each CAFE team works collaboratively with the school's principal to help define a vision, goals, and an action plan for increasing community support of a school's leadership, staff, and students throughout the whole year. Tonight, we are excited to announce Leap to an A. Through this initiative, we are excited to support our teachers and students in preparation of testing. Through this campaign, we want to celebrate the massive effort, time, and dedication by our principals, teachers, and students striving to work towards Pathway to an A. Be on the lookout in the upcoming month on how Leap to an A will encourage students and teachers as they prepare and accomplish testing. For more information on Love Our Schools, we would love for you to visit our website and follow us on Facebook. There is a way for everyone in this room to get involved with a cafe, and we are ready to plug you in. Thank you so much to all of our wonderful teachers who are here this evening. Congratulations, and I hope everyone has a great evening. Now, it's my pleasure to welcome Superintendent Irma Trosclair with LPSS to give a message to our educators.
Good evening. What an incredible night to celebrate our educators. I am honored to be here amongst so many impactful teachers. I would like to give special recognition as well to the Lafayette Parish students who are participating in tonight's event. The LPSS Talented Program students provided all music before the show, from the heralding trumpets on the red carpet to the beautiful orchestra present on stage. The national anthem was beautifully sung by one of our students. And to give you something to look forward to, you will also see more talented students perform song and dance later in the show. It's no secret that Lafayette is a talent hub, and we are excited to have our young artists featured tonight. Each year, the Lafayette Parish School System recognizes the elementary, middle, and high school Teacher of the Year. Congratulations to Amy Landry, Tracy Suddeth, and Jennifer Morrow on being honored this year. You, like the finalists here tonight, are inspiring and a true example of what it means to go above and beyond in the classroom. Your students are so fortunate to have you guiding them in their education journey. It takes a very special person to shape the minds of our future, and our parish is grateful to have you leading the charge. I hope tonight leaves you feeling inspired and celebrated. Thank you and congratulations.
What a great night to celebrate our teachers. It is an honor to be here once again as one of your hosts. Meeting the challenges of education today takes educators and administrators who dedicate themselves to the profession, inspiring children to be all that they can be. This evening, we honor those who are responsible for molding and shaping the future leaders of our community. But how did we get there? Each year, the Teacher Awards season kicks off with Pin Patrol. While this has looked a little different these last few years due to COVID, our volunteers were absolutely thrilled to be back in person pinning our teachers. More than 1,200 educators were nominated by the students, parents, and fellow educators and members of the Lafayette community. Will the pin teachers please stand? Nominees from each school were invited to participate in the Under the Big Top of Education photo contest. Submitted a group of photo for online voting in circus-themed outfits. Charles Burke Elementary received the most votes and was awarded a monetary prize. Congratulations, Charles Burke. Now, this is one of the most trying times in education's history, and it is both rejuvenating and heartwarming to see the support shown from faculty, students, and peers. Once our teachers were pinned, we convened a selections committee made up of volunteers committed to education that had the challenging task of selecting our honorees. With so many deserving educators, it was by no means an easy task, but they rose to the occasion and chose a group of outstanding teachers. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, I'm excited to begin our awards presentation with the elementary school category. Our first honoree is Jennifer Cohen, librarian and technology coach at Prairie Elementary. Jennifer is a graduate of Como High School and has her bachelor's degree in elementary education from the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. She has taught within the Lafayette Parish School System since 2004, with a brief hiatus when she moved to Texas. She is nationally board certified in literacy reading, language arts for early and middle childhood, certified for elementary generalist with an ESL supplemental certification, and has an add-on certification as a school librarian. Jennifer also currently serves on the Louisiana Young Readers' Choice Committee for 3rd through 5th grade and is an active member of the Louisiana Library Association and Lafayette Parish Association of School Librarians. Jennifer was nominated by a fellow finalist, Kristy Sturm. Please help me welcome Kristy to read that letter.
Mrs. Cohen positively impacts the academic achievement of all the students in the school. She encourages the students to read on a daily basis, which has an impact in all subject areas. Research has proven many times that when a child reads, they become smarter. Getting a student who is a reluctant reader to read is no easy feat. Ms. Cohen has to continuously question the students, have discussions with the students and teachers about books and reading, promote books, host reading programs and book clubs, and teach the students about different genres and authors based on each student's individual needs. Jennifer, along with many other school librarians, go above and beyond to support teachers and encourage students on their reading journeys. The librarian is one of the few adults in the school that has to serve multiple roles. She teaches every child in the school every year, and she teaches the adults on campus also. The librarian makes the library the heart of the school. This person is a teacher, librarian, encourager, supporter, tech troubleshooter, problem solver, and reading motivator.
Our next honoree is Andrea Hardy, a 2nd grade teacher at Marshall Billeaud Elementary. Andrea is a high school graduate of St. Thomas More and has her degree in general studies with a certification in elementary education. She has worked as a tutor, 2nd grade teacher, and 3rd grade teacher, and as a mentor teacher for students at UL. Andrea is not only passionate about her students' academic education, but also their well-being. She prides herself on focusing on the whole child. She begins every academic year by carefully creating a family environment in her classroom. She is able to cultivate this family environment by intentionally forming individual relationships with each student early in the school year. As the weeks go by, Andrea is always amazed at how that trust and bond starts to form between the students as well. Please help me welcome Andrea's student, Eloise, and her mom, Samantha, to read their nomination letter.
Miss Hardy is a spectacular example of how a positive person can have a positive impact on those around her. It takes a special teacher to make their students feel loved, safe, and to make learning fun. Miss Hardy does this each and every day. My daughter is excited to go to school knowing that her teacher loves and cares for her. She tells me daily how Miss Hardy makes her laugh or how she rewarded them. Even when her teacher had to correct someone, she's still really nice about it, Mommy. These are the words that come home each day with my 7-year-old. It truly makes a difference to a child when they are taught by a kind-hearted teacher. Miss Hardy deserves to be nominated for Teacher of the Year because she does more than teach. She builds her students' confidence and motivates them to do their best. My daughter Eloise wants Miss Hardy to know that she is just as special as she makes her feel, and that she has a fun Cajun way of saying things. I can often hear her pretending to be Miss Hardy in her room where she tries to mimic that fun Cajun accent. Thank you, Miss Hardy, for loving and teaching my daughter. Her students had this to say. Miss Hardy is the nicest teacher I have ever met, and every day she has a smile on her face and is proud to be teaching her students. She has positively impacted me and my students around me. She is truly great.
Frances Rami is a kindergarten teacher at Westside Elementary. Frances is a graduate of Southern University with a Bachelor of Arts and Liberal Studies in Lamar State College with a Bachelor of Education. She has also studied Braille and other related topics for educating the visually impaired. She has worked with the Lafayette Parish School System, St. Landry Parish School Board, and Beaumont Independent School District with a special concentration in helping students with learning disabilities. She has also been awarded the 2016 Teacher of the Year Award in the Beaumont Independent School District, as well as the 2010 Texas School Readiness Award. Frances believes that teaching is a profession which requires an enormous amount of passion, dedication, motivation, creativity, and patience. Her basic concept, which encompasses her philosophy of teaching, is that learners will not care about how much a teacher knows until they know that the teacher cares about them as an individual. Ms. Frances's former student, Omar Sanchez, and his mother couldn't be here tonight, but they asked me to read the nomination on their behalf. Omar wrote, "She has a special gift of igniting the best in every student she teaches. It is because of her that I'm in the position I'm in now. She never gave up on me, pushed me and my classmates to do our best, and has always supported my classmates and me. She has a special gift of uplifting every person who crosses paths with her." And his mother added, "Miss Frances Rami was my son's third grade teacher. There was a project where the students created a full human skeleton with labels on each and every bone in the human body. We still have this project to this day. And she sparked his interest in science at this young age. Today, Omar is a sophomore, second semester, nearly a junior, at University of Houston in STEM, majoring in chemical engineering, and has traveled the world sharing his gift of knowledge in the sciences. This all began in a classroom with an amazing educator named Mrs. Rami. Her humble spirit teaches a sense of urgency in ensuring the students not only learn the material, but that they master each objective. We are thrilled to hear her continue her legacy of giving back to the community as an educator." What excellent educators. My goodness, y'all are rock stars. Yeah, give them a round of applause. And now I'm pleased to announce the winner of this year's elementary school category, Frances Rami. Ms. Rami, do you want to come say a few words?
What an honor and a surprise. Thank you, God. And Jesus and Mom and my first grade teacher, Miss Honora. I know you guys are high-fiving each other right now, but if you can stop for a moment, thank you. I love children very much. My mom saw this career for me before I did. I had a passion for broadcasting, but I had an eye-opener when I went to visit one of my former principals. And I went into this classroom, and I was in there for 5 days, which ended up lasting 5 years. It was students that were visually impaired, and I really wanted to help the kids, so I had no idea, no knowledge of Braille. So I picked up a Brailler, I asked one of the students to help me, and from that point on, I learned Braille on my own, and when I attended the University of New Orleans, it was smooth sailing from that point on. But children are so special, and I owe that credit to my mom, to my family, to my Westside elementary family. I just love this profession. My mom is an amazing person. She taught me love, and that's the love I give to my children in the classroom. They are my babies when they are with me. And one more thing I would like to add, at the beginning of the year when I meet my kids, one of the things I prioritize is to get to know them, who they are. And once you know who they are, then you are able to service them at their highest potential. And thank you, LPSS. Thank you, United Way. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now let's celebrate the winner with a performance from LPSS's very own Coeur du Coeur with soloist Oliver Gallagher performing a special medley, Slavonic Dance number 10 by Smash Mouth's All Star. How fitting that these students should play All-Star while celebrating all of these All-Star teachers. Now, let's let the fun continue with our first giveaway. The names in this bowl are our teachers who are pinned and reserved a ticket to the event. You must be present to win. If you're the winner, jump up and come to the stage to claim your prize. Our first giveaway is a laptop generously donated by Raider Solutions. While Chris Raider couldn't be here himself, he wanted to send his heartfelt gratitude to all of our educators for your passion and drive. I'll be a stand-in and we'll choose the winner. Stephanie Dupuy. Come on up, Stephanie. Congratulations, that's a pretty fun prize. And now I'd like to welcome to the stage one of my co-hosts for the evening, Dalfred Jones.
Well, good evening. Good evening. Oh, there we go. All right. Thank you, Taylor, for that warm welcome. And like most of those who have presented before me, I could not be more excited to celebrate with all of you. We've had some exciting moments so far tonight, and I look forward to continuing the celebration with our middle school finalists. Where are our middle school finalists? Are we spread out? We went in one space? Where are they? Okay, best group in the house, right? Our first honoree is Kristie Bentley. A middle school pre-algebra and Algebra 1 honors teacher at Lafayette Christian Academy. Kristie has been in the education field for almost 20 years, having worked for the Acadia Parish School Board and working as a long-term substitute before landing at Lafayette Christian Academy. Kristie will never forget her first "I got it" moment from a student she received who thought he couldn't perform math at his grade level. It was at that moment that she knew she was in the right place. This young sixth grader had tears in his eyes, of course too cool to let his peers see, and whispered thank you. Mrs. Bentley's goal as a teacher is to show love, a love that only God has shown her. Her next goal is to challenge students to think outside the box and take on new challenges with confidence. The motto she lives by and uses in her classroom: mistakes help you grow, so don't just embrace the product, embrace the process that gets you there. A parent at her school, Siobhan Angel, nominated Kristie, and while she can't be here tonight, here's her nomination. It reads, Mrs. Bentley goes above and beyond. She truly has a passion for her students and loves them with all she has. She has many different techniques to try, so if a student doesn't learn it this way, well, Miss Bentley has another way, until the student gets it. Not only is she an excellent teacher, she also builds up confidence in her students so they don't feel defeated. She's a true blessing. It is a true blessing to hear my daughter and her friends gush about how awesome she is. The thing is, Mrs. Bentley truly doesn't know her impact on these kids. She is someone I and my daughter will never, ever forget. She is leaving a legacy for this school, and I honestly don't know if it can ever be topped. I must say, when the Lord created Kristie Bentley, He broke the mold. I am grateful for the leaps and bounds being made in all the kids' lives through her. You can't let it go unrecognized. Our next honoree, Dr. Rendell James, Director of Choral Activities at Paul Breaux Middle School. Dr. Rendell earned his Bachelor of Music Education degree, graduating summa cum laude from Loyola University in New Orleans. He then graduated with honors from Louisiana State University with a Master of Music degree with an emphasis in choral conducting. Dr. Rendell also graduated with highest distinction from New Orleans Baptist Theological Seminary, earning the Doctor of Musical Arts degree with concentrations in choral conducting and sacred music. Dr. Rendell resurrected the choral program at Breaux Middle School during the initial months of the COVID-19 pandemic. Along with several other accolades, and under Dr. Rendell's tutelage, the Breaux Middle School Treble Choir earned a sweepstakes trophy, garnering superior ratings in on-stage performance and sight reading. The accolades awarded to the Breaux Middle School choral music students provide a comprehensive sense of accomplishment amid the daily challenges in their personal lives and academic pursuits. Dr. James witnesses the positive attitudes and compliant behaviors which affirm a level of maturity in his students' commitment to strive for superiority in music performance. Please help me welcome Lauren Knockham to read her nomination letter.
Hello. Dr. James is a wonderful example of a role model. He welcomes my daughter every day with a warm smile and a positive attitude. She entered a new school this year and felt nervous about joining an older group of children. Dr. James provides positive affirmations with daily praise and encouragement about my daughter's potential to sing. He has worked tirelessly to help her learn how to sight read music and expand her octave singing range. He has gone above and beyond to recommend different types of music for her to listen to after school in order to open up her mind to different styles of music and singing. She has flourished under his teaching in a matter of a few short months. She auditioned and made the Louisiana All-State and Lafayette Parish Honor Choir. She recently sang a solo in front of hundreds of people at the Breaux Middle School Christmas concert. These opportunities have been made possible in less than 6 months. This would never have been possible without Dr. James's guidance. He has a gift of seeing the best in his students and working to develop and encourage vocal talent. The way he is able to build confidence in his students is crucial to students in this age group. Dr. James deserves this award because he is an exceptional educator that fosters musical talent and helps his students dream big. In just a few short years at this school, he has grown the choir program, won accolades in choir competitions, and most importantly, helped many students from difficult socioeconomic backgrounds feel like he or she is capable of doing anything that they set their minds on. He has opened up the door for children in middle school to learn about the performing arts and the importance of hard work to achieve goals. He encourages his students to step up to a challenge and not to be afraid to try new things. He is an inspiration to his students, and I cannot wait to see how he continues to help his students cultivate a love for music and singing. Thank you.
Our final middle school nominee, or honoree, is Kristy Sturm. She's a librarian at Edgar Martin Middle. Kristy Sturm has been an educator for 31 years, with 26 of those teaching years being in the Lafayette Parish school system. She has been a classroom teacher, a librarian, a technology coach, and the sponsor of Club Lit Jab, which is a part of the Louisiana Teenage Librarians Association. In 2001, Kristy was named Librarian of the Year by the Acadiana Reading Council. She was a national board certified teacher from 2007 until 2017. In 2016, she was honored with being named Teacher of the Year for Edgar Martin Middle School. Her service to school librarians includes being the past president of the Lafayette Parish Association of School Librarians and past president and vice president of the Louisiana Association of School Librarians. Over the years, she has served on many committees with the Louisiana Association of School Librarians, but she considers one of her biggest honors to be having served as the committee chairperson, working with the Louisiana Department of Education to rewrite the library standards for the state of Louisiana, called Guidelines for Library Media Programs in Louisiana Schools. Kristie has also presented at the Louisiana Department of Education Teacher Leader Summit, Louisiana Library Association Conference, the Lafayette Parish Technology Day, and several schools in Lafayette Parish. Kristie is one of the first librarians in the parish to open the school library for summer reading, and she has done this every summer since 2006. Teaching is her passion, and Kristie is very grateful for having the opportunity to teach with wonderful teachers and work with amazing administrators throughout her career. Please welcome Billy Joe Carter to read their nomination letter for Kristie.
Kristy Sturm has influenced an entire school to become more avid readers. The children at our school are excited to go to the library and get a new book. They often talk to me with great enthusiasm about the book they are currently reading. Kristy has created a reading atmosphere at Edgar Martin. She is the most extraordinary librarian teacher I have worked with, instituting programs that have made not only the children interested in reading, but the teachers as well. She has brought several authors to our campus and led book studies with the children and the teachers. On top of that, she never hesitates when asked to help gather information, teach a lesson, or assist with technology. Her library is always open and welcoming to students, and I often see her teaching and engaging entire classes in the library with colorful and well-thought-out Google slideshows. Kristy also organizes the morning announcements, which are live and broadcast through the school. Every day, she has an interesting trailer for a book that she shares on the morning announcements. My homeroom is always interested in what she is presenting. Her upbeat attitude and energy seems to be endless. And if I can add one more thing, I want to say Kristy said something to me once that I have always remembered. She said, it's not that the child doesn't like to read, it's that the child hasn't found the right book yet. And I can tell you right now, those of you who know her, and I know a lot of you do know her and love her, that I believe it's Kristy's mission to find the perfect book for every single child. We are truly blessed to have a librarian like Kristy Sturm.
I tell you what, I am just blown away by these amazing educators. I'm pleased to announce the winner of this year's middle school category is, no drum roll, Dr. Rendell James.
Good evening. To the United Way of Acadiana, Love Our Schools, other sponsors, hosts, Superintendent Trustclair, LPSS school board members, school administrators, especially Mrs. Catherine Rayburn, who is the principal at Breaux Middle School, teachers, colleagues, parents, and students. I am honored and humbled to be named Middle School Teacher of the Year. First and foremost, I thank God. Second, I offer appreciation to my late parents, Paul and Joyce James. Next, I am grateful to my brother Roderick, other family, and friends. I offer a special thank you to Mrs. Lauren Nakan and Mrs. Cynthia Barry, mother and grandmother, respectively, of my 6th grade choral student, Miss Elise Nakan, for their nomination letters. I also appreciate colleagues, parents, and students in LPSS and at Breaux Middle School. Being an educator in the 21st century can be a challenge. For me, it is a calling, a ministry of sorts, for the students entrusted to my care. As a music educator, I attempt to instill within my students the skills of musicianship and love of music. In my nearly 3 years at Paul Breaux, the choral students have risen to the challenges that I have set before them. Thank you, students, for striving for excellence and for teaching me the virtue of patience. To all of you teachers who were pinned and those of you who were not pinned, I say congratulations and keep up the great work. To all of the finalists for Teacher of the Year, I offer my appreciation and congratulations for your work in the classroom. To all of the selected Teachers of the Year, I say congratulations and keep going strong. In conclusion, I commit to continue to enlighten the lives of my students through the joyful collaboration of making music on a daily basis. Thank you all and have a good night.
Congratulations again. And now I'm pleased to welcome to the stage LPSS student Rory Broussard to perform an original piece called Unique.
A tiny person in this big old world. I thought it could be fiction, but one close look, a real close look, it showed my realization. 'Cause your smile lit up my room, and I tried to shield my eyes from the truth. Just like happy stimulation, serotonin flooded my veins. So I'm falling on my knees, babe, 'cause I have to say that you're as unique as the rain on my window, and you're as unique as a cloud in the sky. Ooh, just like stars in the galaxy, you're something to be admired, and I can't get you off my mind. Shakespeare writes about love in a special creative way, but I could write new stories and fairy tales, 'cause this feels like a dream. Oh, hey.
Oh, that was beautiful, right? And now for our next giveaway. And of course, don't forget to come to the stage to claim your prize. I'm joined now by Junior League of Lafayette's Angela Morrison and the president-elect, Roya Bustani. Ladies, I believe y'all are somewhere around here. Y'all have a gift for me? A $500 spa package, to be exact.
Good evening. My name is Roya Bustani, and I'm president-elect for Junior League of Lafayette. I'm joined with past president Angela Morrison. Junior League of Lafayette has spent the past 65 years very involved in the education sector in our community. We had Junior Quiz Bowl. I'm sure a lot of you know about it, that we had that program for 30 years. And so it's always been a major focus for Junior League of Lafayette to be in the education space. We're very excited to be here with you tonight. But if I can just go, I don't have a script. So if you'll indulge me for just a moment. Last year, I ran for office. And right after I made the decision to run for office, I sat and I thought about who got me there. I was on a gratitude journey, a reflection journey of who got me there to make me feel that I was enough to run for office. And right past my mother and my father were the educators from S.J. Montgomery, from Lafayette Middle, and from Lafayette High. I am a proud Lafayette Parish School System graduate. I'm a proud Mighty Lion from 2004. Yes, but those teachers did so much for me and Mr. Espinoza, and I reached out to a lot of the teachers, Mr. Espinoza and Miss Anderson, and all of these teachers that made me feel that I was enough to do something really big in the community. And on September 11th of 2001, I was in the 10th grade, and I was in Richard Anderson's geometry class. And Richard Anderson, if you know him or if you knew him, I saw some Ascension people out there. He was one of a kind. And when those twin towers were hit, he pulled all of us together in the center of the room. I'm like shaking, feeling like I'm back there. And in a really unsafe moment, he made all of us feel really safe. He tried his best to make sure we knew what was going on, but his first instinct was to make us feel safe. And so in the small moments, in the big moments, as educators, you are making us feel enough, you're making us feel safe, and you're making us feel like we can go do really big things in the community. So thank you so much for what you do. It does not go unnoticed. I wish we could have a lot of nights like this. But what you're doing every day is making a difference. And so tonight, I'm asking you to pray for the Anderson family, because Mr. Anderson's daughter, Jane Lemoyne, is also an educator. And so when you go to sleep, just say a prayer for the Anderson family. Thank you. But we also do have a prize. Okay.
Yes. So tell them a little bit about the prize.
So the prize is a $500 gift card to O2 Face and Body. And it is, you want to pull the winner, Angela?
No, you do it.
Oh, I'll pull it, okay. Sorry, Dalford, I didn't have a script. Jasper St. Andre? Yeah! Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. St. Andre, just let me know when you're going. All right. It's a lot of money for one man. Okay, how about we get back on schedule with our high school honorees. Our first finalist is Shome Dasgupta, a high school English teacher at Ascension Episcopal. Shome has a bachelor's in history from UL and his master's in creative writing from Antioch University, Los Angeles. He has taught English and his related subjects at various levels for roughly about the past 12 years, including college, grade school, middle school, high school, and online at both public and independent academic institutions. As a writer, Shome is the author of 12 books, ranging from experimental, poetry, short story collections, and novels. 2 of those books will be published this year, and the next year, a collection of Louisiana-themed short stories will be published. Shome is sincerely thankful for each and every day, and he is grateful to have the opportunity to be inspired by his students and colleagues at Ascension Episcopal School. Though he is supposed to be teaching his students, he learns more from them every day, and he is truly grateful to be here. It is through his students that he learns about being gentle, generous, truthful, kind, and brave, and he would like to thank them for showing him what it means to be caring and compassionate. And now joining us to read their nomination letter is one of Shome's students, Natalia Grant.
Mr. Shome is a kind, caring, and intelligent teacher. He cares deeply for his students and always strives to make his classroom a positive learning space. My classmates and I have learned so much about literature, poetry, and grammar this year. This is because Mr. Shome is a wonderful teacher. He is a kind and gentle person who always strives to make a constructive impact on his students. Whenever a student in class is confused, he takes time to work with them and doesn't move on until he is sure that they fully understand the concept. Additionally, Mr. Shome has written numerous exceptional novels and short stories. His love for English inspires everyone in class. Every day is a fun day in Mr. Shome's classroom. The activities he plans have never failed to help us learn and grow in our knowledge on the subject of English. For all these reasons and more, Mr. Shome is a great teacher.
Our next honoree, Chase McDonald, high school geometry and algebra 2 teacher at David Thibodeaux STEM. Chase is a graduate of Abbeville High School and holds a degree in mathematics with a minor in education from UL. He taught briefly at Carencro High, took a hiatus to pursue sports photography, and has been back in education at David Thibodeaux STEM for the past 3 years. Along with teaching, he's also the sponsor of the softball team, a coach for the speech and debate team, and even the sponsor of the skate club, which was founded by him and another student just this year. One of his goals as a teacher has always been to start a skate club. Chase has been skating since he was 12, and while he's too old and injured to skate as much now as he would like to, skating is still one of his passions. The commitment and dedication that is necessary to become a good skater was one of the best character-building aspects of his life when he was younger. So it only felt right to try and encourage this activity among the youth of today. Please welcome Neely Miller, one of Chase's students, to read her nomination letter.
This teacher encourages all students and helps them to further understand the material. I believe that this teacher inspires students to learn and ask more questions. He believes that this is beneficial to truly teach rather than just lecture. Incorporating certain aspects like creativity and real-life conversations help the students engage and learn faster. He is also very understanding and helps to indicate what others might need help on. His teaching style, along with how he treats others around him, impacts a way for all of the students to feel safe and comfortable at the school setting. Mr. McDonald always ensures that each and every student understands the material being taught and he puts significant effort into making the class informative and interesting, as well as applying it to real life. Mr. McDonald is an excellent teacher worthy of this award because he prioritizes every student and their understanding of all concepts while making each student feel treasured and valued. He is kind, funny, as well as great in his profession.
Our final nominee is Dr. James Quebedeaux, a high school chemistry and physics teacher at Acadiana High School. Dr. Quebedeaux holds a Bachelor of Science degree from UL, a Master of Arts degree from UL, and his Doctor of Philosophy from LSU. Although Dr. Quebedeaux has been the recipient of several awards and honors, such as the Walmart Teacher of the Year, the Radio Shack Tandy Scholars Teacher of the Year, and the American Legion Educator of the Year, he is most fulfilled by watching his students succeed at life's challenges and cheering them on as they add to their own list of accomplishments. Dr. Quebedeaux is a program builder. He has been involved in the startup of several schools across the U.S. in his career. He has accepted the challenge of building a competitive physics program at Acadiana High School. More importantly, Dr. Quebedeaux is a people builder. His positive demeanor is instrumental in mentoring new teachers and reaching students of all backgrounds and experiences. Joining me now on stage is Heidi Breaux to read her nomination letter.
Good evening. If I were asked what teacher is most deserving of this award, there is one that comes to mind. Lafayette Parish is full of phenomenal teachers that care about their students. There is this one particular teacher and student that stands out when I consider who is deserving of this award. I have been working with this student since her freshman year. She is now a senior attending Acadiana High School. I have to admit, my first thought when I met this student was, I hope this kid makes it to graduation. She has had some really tough moments along the way. Even through the chaos, my heart knew she was in the right place. Out of all the years working with this student, this is the year that stands out the most. I am positive that this student wouldn't have made it to this point without this teacher's guidance. I had mentioned the teacher awards nominations to the student. That's when it became evident that I should write this letter on her behalf. Her eyes lit up like the brightest Christmas tree. Her smile was larger than I have ever seen since I met her. Her response was the loudest. Yes, definitely. I would bet my paycheck this is not the only student this teacher has left an imprint on throughout his career. This teacher has made more than an impact on the student. He has empowered this individual, something she will never forget. He has taught her that it's not impossible to reach for the unreachable. Students are not only prepared to enter our society because of someone like him, they will actually succeed. This accomplishment is what every professional aspires to do. I truly believe he has succeeded in reaching his true calling.
How lucky are our students to have such incredible teachers? I'll tell you what, God bless my teachers, because probably the opposite of what you see before you today. So thanks for your patience. Okay, I'm pleased to announce the winner of this year's high school category is Dr. James Quebedeaux.
Wow. Thank you, Jesus. That's all I can think of right now. If you don't mind, I'll just
read what I have written down because my mind is going 1,000 different directions right now. So thanks for allowing me to use this cheat sheet. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God, my Father, for being faithful to me throughout my life and always ordering my steps. I'm so thankful that He led me to Acadiana High School because I work with such an incredible staff and an incredible group of students. Their love and support means so much. Thank you to United Way of Acadiana and all the sponsors for making us feel so special. And thank you so much to my students and coworkers who wrote nomination letters. I was honored and humbled. Isaac Newton once said, "If I see further than anyone, it is because I stand on the shoulders of giants." Tonight I'm here as a direct result of giants in my life who have held me up and helped me along the way. Tonight I stand on the shoulders of a mom who worked multiple jobs to single-handedly raise 5 children. She taught me the value of hard work and of being kind to everyone. Tonight I stand on the shoulders of an administration led by Ms. Lane Edelman, who have fostered a family atmosphere among our faculty. You challenge us to be the best versions of ourselves at Acadiana High School because we see you be the best version of yourself every day. Tonight, I stand on the shoulders of an incredibly dedicated staff who I watch every day tirelessly support our students. You inspire me, and I appreciate you so much. Tonight, I stand on the shoulders of a generation of students who possess so many gifts and who make teaching so worth it. The future is bright because of you. And finally, tonight, I stand on the shoulders of my wife, Rachel, who I watch every day make sacrifices for our family. Her love knows no boundaries. I am blessed to journey through this life with you. I love you. Thank you to all the teachers everywhere who do such an amazing job every day. You play such a crucial role in the lives of so many. Tonight, I'm not receiving this award in place of you. I'm receiving it on behalf of you. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of our high school teachers. And now, please help me welcome our final host to the stage, the lovely Marcel Fontenot.
Thank you, Dalfred. Hello, everyone. It's good to be back here with you again. This is year number, I don't know how many for me. Taylor Dalfred and I were talking backstage, and for me personally, of all the events that we do in Acadiana, this one remains my favorite. It's nothing more beautiful than seeing and hearing the impact of what teachers do in our communities every day. We know the hours are long, stress is high, pay not what it should be. You bring homework home too. But from schools all across our area and talking to students, and even in my own home, to see what you do is incredible. It's remarkable. And for the so many that aren't here with us and may not know how to say it, I say to you all, thank you. Personally and sincerely, thank you. So we've seen some dynamic talent from students throughout Lafayette Parish, and we will continue right now. It's my pleasure to introduce to you students from St. Thomas More to perform a piece from The Little Mermaid.
If only you could know the things I long to say. If only I could tell you what I wish I could convey. It's in my every glance, my heart's an open book. You'd see it all at once if only you would look. If only you could glance knows the feeling that I feel. If only you would notice what I'm dying to reveal. The dreams I can't declare, the needs I can't deny. You'd understand them all if only you would try. All my secrets, you would learn them. All my longings, you'd return them. Then the silence would be broken. Not a word would need be spoken.
Familiar. Why do I feel dizzy in a way I've only felt but once before? How come when she looks at me it seems like time stops moving? Almost like the way it did that day upon the shore. But that
If only it were true, if only for a while. If only you would notice I hide behind my smile. I guess you never will, I guess it doesn't show. But if I never find a way to tell you so. Oh, what I would give if only you could know.
Bless you, child. Tomorrow the prince will have his pick of any princess in the land. How can a little mermaid compete with that? If only I knew how I'd make him see the light. If only it were up to me, this all would turn out right. And if I only could, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd simply wave me claw and make your dreams come true. And wouldn't that surprise ya? If you only...
How could I have pushed her to the point of having no one left to turn to? What if I have lost her and it's all my fault? She's gone! If only I could help.
If only there were time, I know we kiss at last.
If I could turn back time, I'd change my
Just one more day
ways.
for that kiss
Keeps
to
racing
come.
forward, and our moment's almost back.
I try to understand.
It has to happen now.
I'd give my life up to make it happen.
Started listening to you. How I wish that girl could have been this.
Only one more day until I
If only, oh, what I would give if only you could know what will occur. Maybe I'll find that voice, but I'll lose her. If only, if only.
So much talent with us tonight. Time for another giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. Joining me on stage tonight, Diana Ray High and Yvette Ferrari from Diana Ray Jewelry to present a gorgeous giveaway, some beautiful earrings. Ladies?
Wow, thank you. Oh, I just want to say thank you to all you teachers out here. I am in awe of everything you do, and I'm so grateful. I mean, you're teaching the kids, you're caring for the kids, you're loving the kids, you're doing amazing things, and I'm so proud of every one of you. And I just think it's amazing how you are educating our future for all of us, and I thank you for that. And on behalf of everyone at Diana Ray Jewelry, we have a little gift to say thank you to the grand winner.
Congratulations, Miss Keesha Sices. Come on. She's coming? She's coming. Oh, take the bowl back.
And they match your dress.
I know.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Now it's time for our inspirational category. Our first honoree is Miss Zoe Ange, a kindergarten teacher at Dr. Raphael Baranco Elementary School. Zoe has a Bachelor of Science in Education from the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. Her teaching career starts as a substitute teacher in St. Martin and Lafayette Parish schools. After certification, she taught at Alice Boucher World Language Academy for 6 years. And now she's proud to be a part of the first group of teachers at Baranco when it opened as a new school. She considers it an honor to teach there because of the passion Dr. Baranco had for the community and education. She is currently on the MTSS committee, a multi-tiered system of support that focuses on creating positive school culture for students and teachers. Zoe has been a lead teacher for 8 years and enjoys collaborating with teachers to help students. Her passion is teaching. Her purpose is personal. It is to show love, help, and encourage others, and to recruit more teachers. Please help me welcome Michaela Dupuy to read her nomination letter.
Miss Ange was my rock when I had her as my second grade teacher, and her influence has left an impact on me almost a decade later. She always stood up for me, encouraged me, pushed me to be my best self. Her constant words of motivation and wisdom helped me become the person I am today. She was the teacher who first noticed my potential to be in the gifted program, and she made sure I had all the resources and information I needed to take the gifted test. She was also the one that made sure that my visually impaired mom was able to be just as involved as any parent, which means more to me than she will ever know. In her class, I felt loved, accomplished, and accepted. She even let me call her Miss Angie because for some reason I couldn't pronounce her name. So, I'm writing this to say thank you for showing me love in your classroom and try to give you a raindrop worth of that appreciation and admiration you deserve.
Our second honoree in the inspirational category, Miss Angela Rosteet, a special education teacher at LJ Alleman. Angela is a graduate of Miami University with her degree in accounting and worked for over 15 years as an accountant. After the birth of her daughter, she stepped back to be a stay-at-home mom. When her daughter started school, she was asked to substitute. Here is where she realized her true life calling, teaching. She ultimately earned a degree, graduating cum laude from Grand Canyon University, where within her education career, she has worked as a pre-K-3 teacher, president of the PTC, substitute, and special education teacher. She is always exploring ways to teach her students, all at different cognitive levels and exceptionalities, to allow them to learn at their individual levels, at their own pace, along with their peers. She has and continues to engage her students in numerous activities in the community. Candace Forrett, a parent, wrote Angela's nomination letter. Unfortunately, she's not here with us this evening, but I will read her words. Ms. Rosteet has not only been instrumental but inspirational during my daughter Layla's educational time at LJ Alleman. Layla has been at LJ for the past 2 years and had Miss Rosteet for both. Layla is developmentally delayed, nonverbal, and requires a communication device for all communication. However, none of this information hindered this teacher in her quest to teach Layla. She has consistently assessed and adjusted her methods to teach Layla and her classmates in ways they each understand in order to grasp information. Layla has exceeded our entire family's expectations. Her ability to read, write, spell, and execute math problems has been nothing short of amazing. She is supportive through all range of modes. Where we sit in the parking lot on cement with her students while uttering encouraging thoughts and reassurance until they are ready to walk into school. If that's what her students need, that's what she does. This all includes a smile and a hug to me, Layla's mother, with reassurance of kind words. This is a small example, but a small sample of what she provides for her students: patience, kindness, and most of all, love. Our final honoree in the inspirational category, who now has a beautiful pair of earrings that she did not expect to go home with this evening, Ms. Keesha Sices, a health and physical education teacher at Carencro High School. Keesha is a graduate of Peabody Magnet High. She furthered her education by graduating from the University of Louisiana at Lafayette and LSU Shreveport with a degree in kinesiology, a focus on K-12 health and physical education, and a master's degree in educational leadership, respectively. Keesha started her career at Carencro Middle as a health and physical education teacher, as well as head volleyball, basketball, track, and soccer coach for girls. Under her leadership as a coach, the Carencro Middle School girls basketball team won back-to-back-to-back parish championships. In her current tenure at Carencro High, Keesha serves as the head girls basketball coach. She was also recognized in 2018 as the Daily Advertiser All-Acadiana Coach of the Year for leading the Lady Bears team to the quarterfinals and securing the District 3 4A championship title. Keesha's mission is to have students, no matter their socioeconomic status, race, or ethnicity, make a difference in the world and be able to come back to the community and let younger students know that they can do it too. While her students couldn't be here today, I'll read their words for them. One student said, "The nominee positively impacted the academic achievement of many students by being a hyped, positive person that makes students laugh. Also, she can be a mother figure or a good person that you can talk to. She is an inspirational person that gives people motivation to do better and never give up." Another student says, "This teacher taught us the importance of believing in ourselves and is always encouraging students. This teacher is always cheering on students. She teaches us the importance of believing in ourselves and having self-love. She encourages us to be better people." Let's give a round of applause for our nominees in the inspirational category. And in this group of incredible educators, I'm pleased to announce this year's winner, Miss Angela Rosteet.
Oh, wow. First, I want to thank God. I mean, He is the reason I do what I do. I've often said, you know, He always pulled me back to teaching. Whenever I wanted to try something else, He always pulled me back and said, "No, daughter, I want you to teach." And He chose me to teach His very special children on this earth. And there's nothing that I find the greatest joy in. I want to thank United Way and Love Our Schools. Thank you for all you do for us teachers. Thank you for this night. We all appreciate you. I want to thank Lafayette Parish School Systems. Thank you for providing a wonderful school district where I, myself, and I'm sure all the teachers here tonight feel very blessed and honored to be able to come to work every day and be proud to work for Lafayette Parish. Next, I want to thank Mr. Eric Luquette, our principal at LJ Alleman. Thank you about 3 years ago for talking to me when I put in for my transfer to LJ Alleman, and for taking a chance and for trusting me to come to LJ Alleman and to teach the students, our most vulnerable on campus, to love them and to guide them and to teach them. I thank you very much. Last but certainly not least, I want to thank my husband and my daughter. They support me every single day, every minute, every second of the day. And the love that they have for me also gives me inspiration and the courage and the strength to go and do what I do every day. Thank you so much. I love being a special education teacher. When I look at my students every day and I look in their eyes, the joy that I see in their eyes of just the smallest accomplishment makes my heart feel full. With my students, it's the little things that we celebrate big in the classroom, because then those small things and those celebrations give them the courage, and it makes them proud of themselves to want to really try hard and to achieve more. I'll never forget the day that I got a phone call from one of my parents, and she was crying. She said, "I want to thank you. For the first time in my daughter's life, she came home today and told me she was proud of herself." And that just meant the world to me, because as I saw it, that child should have been proud every single day and should have been celebrated every single day. And I'm glad that she finally got to feel proud of herself. And I also want to reach out to you. If there's anyone in the audience tonight, you're still wondering what you want to do with the rest of your life, you're wondering what career path you may go down, consider being a teacher. Is it the hardest job you're going to have? Yes, it is. And you're going to cry, and you're going to get mad, and you're going to have those days where you ask yourself, why am I doing this? But I want you to take a sticky note, and I want you to write down on that sticky note why you became a teacher. You didn't become a teacher for the money, and you didn't become a teacher for recognition. All this it's extra. You became a teacher because you love children, and you became a teacher because you love children, and you want to inspire them. You want to see them be successful. So on those hard days, I want you to read that sticky note and remember why you're here. Because you're here for a reason, and your children love you for that, and your families do too. So I want to reach out. I know I have some past students and current students here tonight. Thank you. You're why I'm here. You allow me to do what I do, and I love you for that. And I know I also have some co-workers, both past and current. Thank you, because you'll never know the true impact that you've had on my life to make me want to do this every single day. So thank you very much. Congratulations to all the finalists and all those that were pinned. You're all amazing. Thank you very much.
Okay, so teaching. Hard, tiring, need a break. How about a cruise? Time to give away a cruise. A free cruise is better than one you pay for, right? Joining me now on stage, Brian Leger and Heather DeValcourt from Meritus Credit Union, and Kat Terrebonne from the Travel Machine to give details on our final giveaway, the cruise.
Good evening. Wow, I'm in awe. Congratulations to all the winners. Meritus Credit Union is a proud partner of United Way of Acadiana and Travel Machine, and we're here tonight to give away a much-deserved break from all the hard work that goes into educating our kids. You guys are here tonight because you put your heart and soul into your classrooms and your kids and making them the best that they can possibly be, and we thank you for that. So we think that you deserve a break. Would you agree? So we're going to give away a vacation, and I'll ask my compadre to tell you about it.
Thank you so much. You are so very appreciated, educators. Thank you. Give yourselves a hand, please. And I know that each and every one of you need a vacation. I know that. So we're about to announce the first name we pick. It is Nicole Dupree. Are you here? Is she here? All right. Nicole, you win a Caribbean cruise for 2. Come on down.
Did y'all see the way she ran down that aisle? Nicole said, "Hold on, I am coming to get my cruise." Congratulations, Nicole. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for all of the nominees, not just here tonight, but every teacher in this community who was pinned and those who show up every day. This is an epic way to end the 2023 Teacher Awards. On behalf of KATC, United Way of Acadiana, our presenting sponsor, Love Our Schools, and all of the folks who made tonight possible, thank you for taking part in this ceremony, and thank you for all you do for education.
And on behalf of Acadian, thank you. I know I speak for everyone here to say that I'm encouraged by the new talent entering the system and joining this incredible group of educators. Your job is not an easy one, but it's the most important. Thank you.
You all truly do God's work. I'm honored to be here tonight and proud to represent KLFY and our support for education. To our honorees and attending educators, we hope you're leaving here tonight feeling inspired, celebrated, and appreciated. As we close out this event, we would like to ask all of the honorees to come to the stage for photos. Honorees, you can make your way up. Thank you all, and good night.